welcome to our channel. In today's episode, we're going to be teaching you about the brain. Dun, dun, dun! So the brain is the boss of your body. Just think as if he's your dad's boss, and he's telling all the body parts, like your dad and your dad's friends, that they should do what they are supposed to do. Like the heart, you pump. Like the lungs, breathe. Like your kidneys, continue working. Remove all the waste from the blood. From the blood. And you, hands, stop touching that hot tea. So just imagine it like that. Your brain is telling them, but he's not really talking to them. He's just using their neurons or nerves in the head. So there is these electric pulses that go through these neurons and then travel all the way to your hand or any body part that the brain wants to talk to. So it's called the nervous system, and we'll be talking about the nervous system in another of our videos. Here is a fun fact. The left side of your brain is helping your right side, and your right side of your brain is helping your left side. So it's not like this one, and this one. The brain does it oppositely. That is really fun to know about the brain. So you guys might have heard this myth busted, that the right side is helping you to do maths and other equations and science, but the left side is meant for art and thinking and also creativity and imagination. That is wrong. And also that you only use 10%. If we have 10%, then we are only using 10%. What is the use for the other percent? Shouldn't we just remove it off? That is the point. So that one didn't make sense, neither did that one, because some people are creative even though they have their right side is bigger. So now we know those two myths busted. So if you hear it, just tell them that it's wrong. So the brain is a muscle. It is made out of 99% water and 1% fat. So it's just like jelly. It's jelly. It feels like jelly. And it has wrinkles all around. Those are lobes. But we will talk about the lobes because they will be going too scientific. So let's just talk about the parts. We're just focusing on the parts. So there is an enormous part of the brain that you may have heard of. It is called the cerebrum, Latin for the brain, but it isn't the brain. It's just the part of the brain, that side that shows the details of the brain that we mostly see. It's just that side that they're always showing you. Actually, the brain is made out of many parts. But the one that is most commonly seen when you see a picture of a brain is the cerebrum. They want to make the cerebrum big. They want to only focus on the brain. So when you see those pictures that are showing only the cerebrum and you're not seeing other parts, that means that one is fake. It's just for showing you. Okay. And next is the cerebrum. It sounds almost the same. Cerebrum, but they are different. The cerebrum is also known as the little brain. Yeah, because it's almost shaped like the real brain, and it's little. So this little thing helps you to balance. If you didn't have your cerebrum, you would be falling every time. Like boom, 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 all over the place. And nobody likes injuries. So your cerebrum is very nice to have. Or else you'll be falling around the whole city. Pa, 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 pa. So this small hippocampus. The hippocampus is Latin for seahorse, but it doesn't look like one, and it isn't one. So your hippocampus is a very, very small part of your brain, and it helps you to have short-term memory. If you have heard, there's long-term memory and short-term memory. So the hippocampus is the one that you should thank for that. The amygdala is a part of your brain that will help you to open your eyes. So it's controlling your eyes. When you need to sleep, it will close the eyes. And when you need to wake up, it will open the eyes.
I want to tell you another thing about the cerebrum that we left out. Cerebellum that we left out. Is that the cerebellum also controls the actions that you do not notice, like breathing. Your heart is beating. It's not like you have to remind yourself that you have to breathe and you have to beat your heart. So involuntary actions, those are the actions
that you don't even know are happening.
Like breathing and your heart beating. So those are some examples, but there are many.
So the last part that we're going to be talking about is called the brain stem. It looks like a stem that connects your brain with your spinal cord, and that is the whole of the nerve system. Almost whole of the nerve system. There are two parts.
But we are not going to talk about those two parts actually, because we are focusing on the brain. So keeping going with the flow.
And the spinal cord is a nerve, and the brain is included as one because it has millions and millions and millions of them inside. So it's the boss, and it has those parts that we mentioned. So the brain helps you with thinking, imagination, and also your balance, so you wouldn't fall all around the place.
So we can thank the cerebellum. Also for writing, dancing, talking with your friends, listening to this video and understanding, and listening to what we are saying, and also learning about the brain,
and remembering,
and writing too. So these things are just by our brain. So we should thank our brain because it helps us so much.
And one more thing. The brain is very important, and it's a muscle. So it should be protected, and it is protected by the skull.
If you want to know more about the skull, you go to our skeletal system video. And now that is the end of the video. Bye for now. Hello, bye guys,
and have a happy day. To watch more of our videos, ring that notification bell and hit that subscribe button. Bye guys, and have a happy day.